Welcome back on the AM show. And now, as promised, we're going to be telling you about the Blue Skies Freshpact Initiative. What is it? Now, this is an industry research and development hub created by Blue Skies to find solutions to sustainability challenges. The team has shortlisted 5 solutions within or with the potential to mitigate plastic pollution in Ghana. We'll be bringing you details of that as we host Dr. Dilshad Sawa. She's an associate professor, University of Northampton. We also have Alistair Jamate, Foundation and Corporate Affairs Manager at Blue Skies Ghana Limited. Lady, gentlemen, a very good morning to you.
Good morning. Good morning.
I think I'll start with you, Dr. Sawa. This Freshpact initiative, what is it all about?
So Freshpact is a research and development initiative, and it's funded by the FCDO, part of the SMEP project. And
I'm sure some people will be asking, what's the FCDO?
So the FCDO is the Foreign Commonwealth and Development Office that is supporting Freshpact.
Any additions, Alistair?
Yes, so just like Doc said, it's an initiative being championed by Blue Skies. If you look at our operations, I know Blue Skies in Ghana, we are mostly noted for fresh fruit products and fresh fruit juices. So we deal with farmers, and along the value chain, there are a lot of challenges that we have observed. And like you clearly indicated, in terms of sustainability, we are looking at how to get solution to some of the plastic pollution challenges. And so this whole idea is for us to bring people together and see how collectively we'll be able to find solutions to challenges relating to plastics in our environment, especially across the agri sector.
And we were having this discussion before we came on air. Yesterday, you know, we have a new Hotline documentary out, A Sea of Plastic. And it feeds right into the conversation because plastic pollution is becoming a real menace. In fact, not becoming, it is a real menace. And when the rains come, then you see our drainage systems packed with plastic and then flooding also ensues. But why has Freshpact, this initiative, become necessary at this point?
Just like you just indicated, I think we have all been part of the problem over the years, and I think industry and policymakers need to take the responsibility of getting some of these issues addressed. And like I indicated, if you look at our operation, we process a lot of pineapples. Pineapples are grown. Previously, we used to grow pineapples on our soil. The introduction of the MD2 came with the use of plastic mulch, which is a mulch that's used to cover the ground before pineapples are planted, to provide some moisture for the fruit and also to aid its growth and then establishment in the soil. The challenge over the years is after they have harvested, some of these plastics are left in the soil. And the UN research recently, just like you showcased yesterday, has indicated that in the next 10 years, if nothing is done about plastics, we are likely to have more plastics in the soil than we have in the sea. And for us as an agribusiness, we think it is something that's of concern. So this whole idea is for us to come together. I think we have been talking for far too long. It's become very necessary now for us to put our actions into some kind of concrete stuff that will yield some benefit for the people.
But that's telling, because some fishermen nowadays go out there and they catch more plastic than fish. So if we're going to have more plastic in the soil, then how are we even going to grow our crops?
Can you imagine? And it is something that some of us probably have overlooked over the years, but as an industry player, we think that we need to work with other partners, come together, begin to find solutions. I think we have had a lot of workshops, we have had a lot of conferences, we have talked enough. What we are doing now is to bring solution providers to come together. Let's initiate an activity that will bring solution to the problems.
Dr. Sawa, speaking of those solution providers, speaking of the partners, which ones are you collaborating with? You've spoken about the FCOD, but who are your partners in this enterprise?
Okay, so we've got a list of partners, really. So we've got Blue Skies obviously leading, and then we've got Waitrose, FPC, HPW, Pima Fruit Veg, a full consortium members, and we've got University of Nottingham involved. We've got ourselves, actually, University of Northampton, doing the research and project management of the whole process.
So what exactly are these entities bringing on board? Tell us a bit more about what their contributions are. What are you bringing on board? Is it the academic expertise? What is it?
So what we're trying to do is find solutions to the problem. So we're looking at particular areas such as workwear, such as agri-mulch, and packaging. So we're looking at providing solutions that will mitigate plastic pollution from those areas.
All right, Alistair, so this is a good thing from where I sit. It is clearly going to help us in the agricultural space and even beyond. But how is this broadly going to benefit Ghanaians? What do you say in that regard?
So I think there's so much benefit that we are going to get as a people. Just like you indicated, the race are just about to start, and the possibility of us having our gutters choked and all the dangers that comes with plastic pollution in the environment will become very clear. But what we are trying to do is to engage solution providers. And we think that some of these ideas, when they are trialed and they become successful, they can be extended, and it will help. It will not just address issues relating to agriculture-based plastic pollution, but it could be extended. Currently, you go to almost every shop and you buy any item, you are given a polythene bag or something, and we collect them with a lot of zeal and alacrity, and we take them home. Sometimes you don't know what you are going to do with it. We think that when we are able to find solutions, it would also permeate down and probably create a kind of industry that will bring a lot of people together. And I'm sure once we are able to come through with a solution, it will be a great help for this country, especially in our socio-economic development.
Now, between the 27th, which is just, 2 days ago,
Yes.
and the 3rd of March, you have this initiative, there's a drive, and I see some £200,000 as a package somewhere. Tell us a bit about that.
So the £200,000 is, again, having solution providers. So that goes towards the research, the development, working with partners to find a solution. And it's going back to my point in terms of looking at particular areas within with Blue Skies, at workwear, packaging again, and agricultural mulch. So the solution providers are looking to provide solutions to mitigate the level of plastic being used in those key areas.
So to wrap the conversation, when is this going to be implemented? When is this going to start?
So this will be implemented within the Blue Skies operational space. We want to try these ideas. Want to find solutions to plastic mulch. So we are looking for polydoma. Want to look at the workwears that we wear. Can we get an alternative? Can they be recycled? So people have come out with a lot of ideas, and that's what the £200,000 is out for. For those ideas that will be tried and become successful, we would have to expand the project, and that is what we are looking at. So we have already started the project. Currently, we are at the second stage of trialing the ideas that have come. And like I indicated from the beginning, we have talked for far too long. Let's put our
time for action now.
Yes.
Less talk.
Yes.
More walking of the
Let's
talk.
Do more walking instead of talking.
Absolutely.
All right. Any final words in some 10 seconds each?
Yeah, so basically we want to thank the multimedia, especially Joy News, and thanks for giving us such a huge platform to express this. We are having stakeholders engagement on Friday. We are inviting all our stakeholders to come together. Let's still think through and see how we find a permanent solution to this plastic menace in our environment.
Dr. Sawa, final words?
Again, to reiterate, thank you for giving us this platform, and yes, we're looking forward to find these solutions to the issues.
All right, and that has been Alistair Jimate, Foundation and Corporate Affairs Manager, Blue Skies, and he's also been joined by Dr. Dilshad Sawa, Associate Professor, University of Northampton. It's all about that initiative, Freshpact, as you can see boldly in his shirt. Freshpact Initiative. We wish you guys all the best.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Well, do stay with us. We return after the break to engage you on your thoughts on the various discussions we've had today. Our DDEP, our external debt arrangement, also the Nigerian election, and some of these other initiatives. We'll be right back after the break.